Alrighty boys, how's she going today? So it's another decent day. I think they said close to 40. It's definitely close to 40, that's for sure. And if you guys believe this or not, I think in a couple of days, they're talking 71 for the high, which I kind of really doubt. Just because it's too early for 71, but then again, it's not either. So, I hope today's video will be a little more exciting. I got a thing here I want to do, and it involves the air compressor. We are going to try to get this thing running. Now, I know it has not had its oil change, but I'm just going to run it anyway. I'm making sure that she's not frozen or anything, because she's been sitting all winter. We are going to fire up the impact gun, because I'm going to try it and be lazy today, stuff. And we're going to also fire up, if this is for the setup down here, if this is what I'm thinking, we're going to need the cutoff tool too. And I am going to run this air compressor on my old extension cord. Just because the cord's not quite long enough, so I hope she'll handle the load. It's not plugged in right now, as you see, but I brought the tripod. I brought the hearing protection for when I use the cutoff tool. This has to get oiled. So does the impact gun. They're all going to get oiled. I brought the sockets. I don't know which size I'll need, but I'll have to test that first. I'm going to get the tripod set it up. Brought the oil that we'll need for the tools. So I'm going to get this tripod set it up here, and because what we're going to do is I got this wheel on here that's got too much slack in it, and I think it's because whoever put the wheel on put that spacer on too to take up the slack. Well, I think that they kind of messed up on that, and I think we're going to cut some of that off. And I'll show you here. Just let me get this thing on my bottom of my camera, if I can. Once I get her started, she'll go in pretty easy. There we go. Okay, let me flip my screen around so my voice doesn't seem too loud. So we got the tripod ready. I already jacked it up on some boards, so she's nice and sturdy. But this wheel has to come off because they put a spacer on it. See, and they didn't put the bolts. This is just too damn long. So they got all this sloppy shit in the wheel. I think I'm going to throw a washer on too. But this wheel's fine. Well, that's on the ground. I guess I didn't jack it up good enough there, but I should jack that up a little more yet. Yeah, it's on the ground. I'll put you guys up on the tripod here, and then I haven't used this tripod in quite a while, and we'll just jack it up some more. I probably should be letting it run for a while, the air compressor, and warm up, but I think it should be alright for now until we're ready. Yeah, this wheel's nice and tight. So whatever they did over there is oh shit. She's kind of a joke. Oh. See, it wasn't slipped off, huh? Nope. So I was thinking that they were going to take the bolt off, shorten that shaft, and And that should take care of it. We gotta get it off first. And I gotta put my hose on. I don't have the, you can see the hose is not on yet. That goes on here. So I got it right here, so we'll slip this on. Now this is where 25 feet of hose would be alright, but see, I got 50 feet. And I was nuts for thinking of getting 100, but I just didn't think 100 would be enough, or 50 would be enough. And it sure is, so we're okay. We got some kinking going on in the hose. I think I'm going to have to stretch this hose out a little bit. Okay, that's on. He's a little sloppy, but that's just what she's going to be. So let me work on this hose here, and then it'll be okay. They're hauling more of those stupid vans again. I just want to get the hose straightened out because I don't like it when it's in when it's like that. So it's all kinky and shit. So let me get that fixed there. Okay, so I got the hose set it up now to my liking, just so it's not in the way of the power cord. I'm going to figure out what tools I need. I need the impact gun because I want to try the impact gun out. I've never gotten to really try it. I got to oil it, and I got to oil this thing too, which I'm not going to do yet until we get that axle off. I need to figure out what size socket I need for the wheel, and I'm also going to need a wrench. So we'll figure out what wrench we need, but first let's do the socket. And I think we're missing my screws right here. Never mind. Take the screw out. Hope you guys are seeing this okay. Not my bad. Okay. Let's just get that out of the way. I think we got enough crap here on the workbench. I hope you guys, yeah, I think you guys are seeing that okay. If not, well, too bad. So I'm going to take a wild guess to say it's a 11/16, so I'm going to go try that quick. Nope. We got to go up one size, so instead of 11/16, we go up to 13/16. Yes. It seems to fit. But I wonder if we try to smaller, like on this side. I want to make sure I get the right size, you know. This one fits too. Okay, well actually we're going to use the 3/4, because the 3/4 fits on there a little better. The 13/16's got kind of a little bit of slop. So we're going to use the 3/4 socket for the impact gun. And I got to figure out how you put these on. I guess something like that. So she's on. And let's do a I gotta figure out what socket I need. That's on the back side. So, I wish I had more sockets, but I don't. Or more wrenches. So let's try a 5/8 wrench. Come on, Act. A little bit too big. We'll downsize one to a 1.5. I think that seems a little small though. Yeah, I must have got these kind of mixed up, I suppose. I bet you this one's a little bit bigger. What about a 9/16? I know you guys ain't seeing anything over here, but I don't plan on staying here very long, so. Well, 9/16 works on this end instead of this end, so as long as it fits, I think we'll be okay. And what we'll do is we'll do a cold start to the machine, see if the extension cord will take the load, and see if it can handle the air compressor and my 3 lights. As I'll have to unplug one. So make sure nothing's in the way, like the power lines or air compression line. We're good. Double checking, because don't want to blow her up. So, all right, here we go, tubes. Grimy cold start to the old air compressor. Let's unplug it and redo it. I unplugged the top light for the workbench. I guess there's a little bit too much power, I guess. So we'll let it run for a little bit, warm up. While that's warm enough, I'll oil up the machines, or the impact gun. That's going to need an oil, or some oil there, so. It's already getting up to 40 psi, so that's pretty good, but I'll probably let it run for a minute and then shut her off. It's going to take me a little bit to oil that, and then I'll refire it back up. Get her up to 90 psi, and then we'll shut her off. I really shouldn't need too much air. I think just one pull of the trigger and that would get that tire loose. So I'll put you guys over here maybe. There. So alright guys, I'm going to shut you off for a minute and then I'll let this thing build up pressure and I'm going to oil the impact gun. I think about 2 or 3 drops will do. I'll do 3 just to be on the safe side. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I got that up to about 83 psi. I don't think we need much. But I wasn't certain on how these things opened for these oil cans, so I think I just took a top off. It's got another top on it. So I guess you just pull this one off. You cut this, and then you can just stab that right back on, I guess, when you're done. I guess that's how I'm seeing it. But I'm gonna oil up the impact. Probably just a couple of drops. Yeah, probably 3 drops. I'm gonna back her down to number 1 there. I don't know what she's on now, but I don't think we need that. So I think she's pretty well maxed right out on. Yeah. I'll just set it to 1, and then make sure I'm going the right way with that socket and stuff. So give me a minute, guys. I'm going to get this stuff set it up, and then I'll be ready to go. So 1 minute, guys. Alrighty, so I gave him a drink. I might have gave him maybe a little bit too much. I hope it doesn't ruin him, but I think I fed a little bit too much in at one time, and it kind of went over. So I had to clean up my impact there a little bit, but I think he got more than enough. So he should stay nice and thirsty for nows anyways. So we're going to try to bust his wheel off without breaking our arms. So you probably don't see anything for a second, but yeah, I'm going to back this down. If I can better back her down. There. You can back her down to 0, but it seems a little out of whack. A little puddle of shit there. I guess that doesn't do anything, it just sits on there just like so. There's the trigger. Coming off. Looks like it. Come on, baby, get on. Yeah, like so. Alrighty, well, that wasn't first time using the impact gun, boys, and that wasn't really even nothing for me. Oh, well, he did pretty good. Not bad for an impact gun, boys. Yeah, see, they put that, you can't even get that off. Well, it's gotta come off some way because I'm not. Well, we'll see here. We'll get you guys up on the workbench. And I'm all shit now. See why I can't shorten that damn axle up some. So, oh, I forgot to zoom you guys out. My bad. So, I plugged my tot light back in. So, it looks like this just looks like it's screwed on there or something. Something. So maybe if we took a big 10-inch walking plier, maybe it's just screwed on, eh? I don't know. A little pain in the ass with the C-clamp in the way. She's on there. If it would come out, I don't know. Oh yeah, it just slides right off. Okay. Just gotta keep working her off. Come on. She's coming off. Anyways, shorten the shaft up a little bit. That should do the trick, because we cannot get that damn thing off. Gotta constantly keep pulling on it to get it off. That's kind of freaking annoying. Aw, looks like a special kind of bolt. Shit. What the freak? Well, we could just replace that and just put our own bolt on too. Because I know this doesn't come off either. Why can't things just be, you know, normal? You can tell it's got greasy shit on it. No. So, shit. Because if you shorten that, I don't think that's going to solve our problem, because the wheel, excuse me a second, boys. Because even if you do, now, this is a different kind of a bolt that they did. So, son of a gun. I don't think any of my bolts would do. Because I'm going to have to replace it, because that's not going to work this kind of setup with too much. Go through. Shit. Well. Shit, boys. What do we do now? Probably could use maybe a cultivator bolt would work. Get you through. Barely. God damn it. What's with this Chinese bullshit? That's so damn weird. I don't understand why that hole's so much freaking smaller than ooh, this wheel's got a war spot in it. Okay. Maybe that's why they stopped using this damn thing. Well, son of a bitch, look at this, guys. We don't even have to really mess with it, because why we have slop in this wheel is not because of the bolt. It's because, let me get this camera adjusted to my liking, so you guys can see my ugly face. So the reason why we got slop in this wheel is not because the bolt's too long. It's because we just need a whole brand new fucking wheel. So, yeah, I don't want to buy wheels. Lick tubes, lick. But why, I mean, this would be why there's so much slop in this fucking wheel. That would be why. She is completely destroyed inside there. She's alright on this side. See, she's perfectly fine. But this side just took a hell of a beating. What'd you guys do to this? I don't mean you guys, I mean the people, the last owners. What did you guys do? Drop it on that? Damn. Jesus Christ. I know you guys don't want to hear the bad words, but this is shocking to me. So this is the bolt that we took off with the bearing. Yeah, so when I put the bolt through here, there's not much for play. There's a little bit of wear in it, but not bad. But why there's so much slop in the first place is because look at that gap. just pretend, that thing's on there, but it's not on there all the way, but it's still kind of the same setup. Wow. That just blew my mind when I seen that. I was like, holy shit, we're not going to be able to fix this. Jesus Christ, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so freaking shocked. How do you let a wheel get that bad? Like, I've had this thing for 5 years, and it's always had that problem. I've just never taken the wheel off until now. So, but for the last owners, what the hell are you guys doing to this thing? Like, this is not a chair for a 2,000-pound person to sit on. This is a freaking air compressor. This is. I'm shocked. I don't even know what to say. I mean, how can that naturally just, from natural wear and tear go up like that? I mean, I could see it going all around, but straight up. And putting a bigger bolt in is not going to do anything good because the hole is too small down on the mount or on the axle. So. I don't know. I'm just totally speechless because I don't know why the hell they. This is fine, this here, so this can go back on. But actually, I don't want to go put this back on. I want to go with a bolt because, I don't know. Maybe we could just I don't know. See, I mean, I'm not even speaking to you guys because I'm just thinking, what the hell can I do to fix this problem? Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty, you got any spare bolts I can borrow? Or not. You're a cat. What are you going to do with bolts, right? So, we're pretty much well down then. I don't know what else to do. We're going to have to. Because I'm pretty sure you can't weld to that. Well, you probably could, but I'm not even going to bother because I don't have any welding wires, so. And I'm not going to buy. Well, I have to buy welding wire because I have to weld that plow probably, so. Get off. So yeah, I think what I'll just end up doing is I don't even know, boys. I really don't know what to do. Because this is not meant to go through the axle. This is only meant to go halfway. So I think what they did is they probably put this bolt on, but there was still too much play, and they put this bearing over it. Because if you take the bearing off, then it'll fit through, but yeah, the other wheel looks perfectly fine. Yeah. Well, that's a. I just don't know what to say. That's just such a freaking shocker. So, getting the tripod all shit. I don't like to get the tripod all full of crap, but oh well. I'll clean it up later. So, I mean, I just don't know what else to do. Replacing the bolt's not going to do me any good because the wheel is just too far gone. And I don't like this freaking setup. I want a bolt. I suppose just this thick, including the washer. Well, I'm going to get a bolt that thick, But in other words, the wheel is actually just I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to get a close-up look on that for you guys. Even though I think you guys can see that pretty good now. But I mean, there's nothing I can do with that. She's just too far gone. The other wheel's fine. So in other words, the air compressor is going to be down too. I can still use it, but I mean, I just won't be able to wheel it around like I want to. So let me get a close-up shot of this for you. Let's go down. Go down! Freaking knob. Goes right down to its level. Good enough anyways. Nope, now too low. Oh well. But I mean, you can see that she's she's focusing right through the wheel. Oh, that's awkward. That you can just see that she's just so wore out. That's why that bolt does that when it's in the wheel like that. See? It's supposed to be like that, but then every time the tire turns, then it hits up in there and it, just makes it worse. But I can't go with a bolt no bigger than this. No. Oh, what the hell to do there too? Because you gotta I think if I get a bolt this size, I should be able to just it's gonna need washers too. But just put washers on it to take up that little bit of slack and just tighten the living shit out of it. That's really all you can freaking do. Because I can't go with a bolt any bigger than this. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. I could get a bolt actually this size, get 2 of them. Yeah, and then just replace. I could probably, if I'm lucky, I could probably reuse this again for the new bolts. And then if they're too thick, then I can just throw them away and just have the bolt itself. But I'd be wearing out the bolt. But bolts are cheap to replace. The wheels are what's going to kill me. So that's really all I can do, boys. It's just. What was that? Oh. I don't know what to say, boys. I guess if somebody knows a place that sells wheels and knows the right size for this air compressor, I'll give you this. This is the name down there. I'll zoom in here. That's the name of the air compressor, I guess. So, and that's the plate number right there. I know you guys can't read any of that, but so I didn't think the wheel was that bad. I thought it was just because that the bolt was too long and it was too skinny at the same time, and it was just making so much slop. But that's the reason why it's making slop, because the hole's been just so, damn, I touched it again. Has just been so freaking wore out that, and welding to it isn't going to do me any good because, well, I can't weld worth a shit. So I got a welder, but I don't have welding wire yet, so I can't weld anything. It'd probably be cheaper to buy new wheels for this compressor than it would be to buy welding wire. So I'll have to let the rest of the air out of this tank and drain or dry for now until we can get new wheels. If it ain't one thing, then it's like 10, like really. So I don't know. But if you look at this wheel, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in the shot because this camera doesn't zoom in good enough, but you can see the hole for that bolt there. That's fine. That wheel's actually still perfectly good. I mean, I might as well replace both of them if I have to. I mean, like if you get a new wheel and that one happens to be black, then why have a black and white wheel, you might as well have both black and be done with it. So I don't know. If it ain't one thing, then it's 10, right? Freaking knobs. So I don't know what to do now. I think I'll just wait until somebody says something, and I mean, I suppose Northern Tool would have them, but see, the thing is, I don't know what size I need. I'll show you the hole on the good side of this wheel. That's still good, but I'm going to have to put washers on, of course. But you can see the hole there. But you got to remember too, she's got a little bit of play in there too. It's even got a crack in it now too. So, but if the holes are a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger, I'd have to go up one size bolt. But then I really can't either because the axle down there is only a one size, you know. And I don't have a tool to grind out that hole, so I plan on getting one sometime, but not now. So you know, I'm kind of limited to my options for right now. Well, fuck. Now what do we do? Nothing. Just gotta get new wheels. So I don't know if you did buy a new wheel, I don't know if it would come with bolts or not, but I'd rather just use bolts because then I can tighten them on with the impact gun and yeah, shove some washers on. I got some washers here, so I don't know. Kind of just, I don't know who the hell would. I mean, the rubber's even starting to peel off the rim too. These are, see that there? See that crap coming off? That's the sealer on the rubber too. That's all coming off. I mean, I might as well just get new wheels. These are you know, airless. You don't have to put no air in them. They're just like a solid chunk of rubber. Kind of dewy. So that's the kind I need. I don't want tires with air because you stab them, they go flat, and then you're done. So I want, you know, these kind of tires where they're just, you know, a solid chunk of rubber. So yeah. So if somebody wants to, I guess, help me find some wheels for this son of a bitch or not, I don't know if they even make. Well, they should, but you know, I kind of wonder if that wasn't the reason why they quit using it. Because if you were using this thing, why would you leave it back here? You know, like now when the last owners owned this property and then I bought it from them, this air compressor was back here. You know, it was all buried under tons of fucking junk. Like, I mean, this thing was, you know, where I'm standing now, you never could stand here. You were literally, so there's the workbench. You were literally standing here, and this whole space was just full of shit, all the way up to the door, and you know, all around. I had to clean all that crap out just so I could have a decent workshop. You know, I kind of wish it was a little bigger, but you know, I'll make it do for now. But once I start getting too many tools and stuff back here, I'm going to have to think of something else. I guess, you know, buy a tent and make that kind of like my second shop too. But those damn things don't last very long. You know, unless you get a heavy duty kind, but, you know, so. But yeah, so I guess now I'll be on the hunt for wheels. I guess I really don't care what color. Well, the main colors I want, I think, are either black or white. I really don't want any odd colored wheels because it ain't gonna match, you know, to this kind of air compressor. So I think at one time these rims here were white, but now since they've gotten full of shit and grime, you know, they're not exactly white anymore. Kind of like a black and white now. So But, well, whatever. Well, how'd you guys like my redneck jack there for the air compressor? You know, works pretty damn good, I say. So, but I didn't bring any of the tools to drain the air out. I don't want to keep running the impact gun. I'll have to go grab my blowgun and just drain out the air that way. I don't want to keep running the impact gun. Well, I guess I'll take my cutoff tool back then. Kind of sucks. I was hoping to get to use it. I do have to use it someday for my bed frame there. I want to cut the stupid things off. They're getting in the way. I'm cutting myself on them all the time, so they got to come off. And we're gonna need this tool down there to use it. So we're gonna need that tool to make it happen. I could use the grinder, but the grinder's heavy and it's bulky and it takes too long to grind through shit. So yeah, I guess I'll just. I know Northern Tools probably have them, but you know the thing is, I don't know what size I would need. I mean, I know if I have a tape measure back here, I know I threw one back here. Where'd you go? There you are. I guess I'll give you the measurements here of the tire. I guess I do have the tripod, don't I? But whatever. This is for the full rubber now, from rubber to rubber. From, you know, left to right kind of thing. I don't know if you guys are even seeing this. I don't know what you guys are seeing for shit, but this is from the, you know, the middle of the tire, but left to right kind of dewy. We are talking almost 8 inches. This is a 8-inch round tire. That's including the rim too and everything, right? So it's an 8-inch tire, and the hole is probably like a 1 inch, I bet. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to measure this, so it's looking like 1 inch or under. So anything under that, I guess, would probably fit on. So this is just so wore out, you can't measure that. But the whole diameter of the tire, including the rim, well, now it says but now it says 7.5, so it's 7.5 or 8 inches round. That's what I would probably need. As long as it's over 7.5 to 8 inches, or maybe even 9. I'm not sure if a 9-inch tire would fit on, but I think they would. I really don't see why not. Yeah, I mean, I don't think a 9-inch tire would matter. So anything over 7.5 inches to I guess like 8.5, 9-inch tires will fit. It's just that when you wanna rest the thing down, it should be like this, you know, because you have a bigger tire and then the front bracket dewey. Let me show you. This front dewey here that keeps the tank, you know, straight is not long enough, so you'd have to add on to make up that, you know, that angle on it. Because if you put 8 or 9-inch tires on, then it should be higher. It should be like this. So to overcome that, you would have to mess with that bracket dewey. And I guess you could just, you know, I could easily drill through it and then just put some 2x4s on it or something, you know. Not exactly like 2x4s, but just these little deweys, you know, just bolt them on or something like that to overcome that, right? It would rot away quick, but since I'm not welding, I can't weld onto it, and I don't really want to weld too much of anything right now. So, do apologize for another long video. I was going to try to keep this under 30 minutes, but it's kind of hard. It's going to be a lot of editing to this video, but I'll probably start right now since I get in. So, but anyways, I'm just going to wait around, and I guess until somebody says something. Like I said, I probably really don't care the design of the rim or the rubber. It's just as long as it's like a solid rubber thing, and they're at least 7.5 inches big, you know, or tall, or in diameters, or whatever you want. 7.5 to 8.5, I think would be fine. I don't really want to go super crazy on the wheels. I'm not going to turn this thing into a hot rod or anything. So, and I brought the earmuffs out for no reason either. Oh well. So I guess then you guys can help me find some wheels. I'll probably look on Northern Tool, see what they have. But I want your guys' opinions before I really do make any final decisions. I guess even if that company Harbor Freight still has them, let me know. I won't have a problem buying them from there, but it's just that they're shipping so damn slow. I can't stand slow shipping, but I guess what can you do, right? You gotta get them, you gotta get them. So, but in other words, I guess I'll leave my air compressor like this. I don't think it'll tip over. Trying to get it to more. That's just more tipsy now, but maybe I think as long as nobody bumps into it, I think it'll be fine. I think I'll rearrange those boards a little more yet, so I know she's more perfectly straight. But in other words, the impact gun did pretty good. Like I said, I'm not used to running an impact gun, so it was a little scary at first. I was afraid that I might break my wrist right off. But I only had it on notch 1 because I figured, well, I don't need 6 notches, full power. And notch 1 did okay. I think if I were to tighten them down, even 1 notch should do it. It seemed like they were on there pretty good. I think these are locking nuts. No, it's just got the little spirally thing, or the little gear thingies. I don't know what that does. I don't know if that's kind of still like a locking nut. Maybe this is the older style of locking nuts. Still fine, so we'll just reuse it again. We should be fine. So, but anyways, guys, I think I'll probably take off then for today. If someone wants to help me, you can. Well, actually, I would like you guys to help me because I don't know exactly what size wheels I need. So, well, I figured, anywhere from 7.5 to 8 inches should be big enough, but it's just, I guess, it's the hole size I'm worried about. If the holes are too big or too small, then I have to somehow figure out how I'm going to do that, because I don't have a tool to make that hole down there any wider. So I want to get a tool for that, but I'm not going to buy a tool right now just for that, unless I can get a cheap one. I paid, I think I paid like $20 or $30 for this, cutoff tool. So that sucks. I won't get to use it, but that's all right. We'll use it later on. So if anyone wants to help me find some rims for my old air compressor, you can. Like I said, I don't really care on the design of the rims or the rubber tread design. It's just as long as they're the same size, 7.5 to 8.5 inches in diameter, and the same size bolt hole. I think what I'll do is, if I do get the right hole, I think I'll just replace. Like if I can't, I don't know if I want to use this bearing or not. I just want to use like a regular bolt, but if I can use a regular bolt, the same bolt here, then I guess we're okay, because the bolt's fine. Just need a new rim. So, and I don't think you can pop this rubber off. No, it's like glued on there or some shit. So, god damn it, I was up dirty again. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna take off then, I guess, for today. Do apologize for another long video. I'm gonna probably clean up here a little bit, take some of this crap back, and leave some crap out here. I think I'll take the impact gun back up with me. And I could probably leave the sockets. I probably could leave everything back here. I just don't like to, because they're nice and clean. The impact gun got some oil on it, so that's dirty, so I might as well leave it out here. I guess it's no longer clean, even though I did wipe it clean. But So, but anyway, guys, I guess I'm going to take off for today. So if you guys feel free to help me find some rims for this old guy, you're more than welcome to. I don't. Let me know what like what website. Northern Tools or Harbor Freights would be my best place because I already have an account with them. So if it's some other kind of a website that I don't know, obviously the thing is I got to turn around and go make a website, or to make an account, and it's kind of I don't really like doing that. So I got to buy a new belt too. I'm gonna probably get a little more out of it yet, but I guess the only thing left to do to this air compressor, besides the new tire that I need now, is need an oil change. And then I'll probably need a new belt, probably next year or something. I don't know. Depends on how much I use this son of a bitch. I used it quite a bit last year, and this year I'll probably be doing the same. So, but at least we got her up and running, and she's not froze. She won't freeze now. She's loosened up now, and the oil's moved around. And they're talking, 75 in a couple of days, so that'll really be nice to get the shit melted. So, anyways, guys, I think I'm going to take off. I don't want to bore you guys any more than I already have. So I'll leave my tripod back here. And I got to clean up here a little bit. So yeah, if you guys want to help me find a rim or some new rubber, you're more than welcome to. So, but anyways, guys, I guess have a good day and stuff, and thanks for watching and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, tubes. Have a good day.
Thank you.